like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with an ass back. That's cash when the money fall.
What he's saying, he went out of bounds, came back in and touched it. Yeah.
You hating cause I told no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the red, on the res, watch out for this. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
For some more, huh? But you got a bartender over there?
It is the NFL on EA Sports, and it will likely be the final season in which we say we've got football from Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now this time, Carl throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
I got you. I got you. What he run?
After the interception, here's Stafford. To the right and complete to Galladay. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Maurice Hurst able to get him for a loss of about 3.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Raiders 0. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Carr. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Carr now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. 7-7, our score after 1. 2nd quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. So all
Uncle
even
D
at 7
doing his
now
speed
as they kick it
texting.
away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
From the 31, Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
Wait a minute. Is Pinch Buck, ain't Pinch Buck old man?
Will use the first of their timeouts.
Gridiron.
Remaining as we step aside here in this second
You better
quarter.
tell Toom J stop running that shit. Let me put it on pause. I just sent it to him. Yeah, I saw that shit. I'm like, Pinch Buck. Oh, I'm like, oh, hold on, buddy. And I'm streaming and everything, too.
Now, 180. 51. Go Chief. Raider 2.
Richard. A beautiful fake.
Yeah.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys in the cornerback position.
These blitz right here.
Now it's Crowell. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Well, remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders
The
have
last
taken the
run looked
lead.
like Mike was out there running that ball. He got the big shoulder pads on, everything, too. Yup.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Hey, Mike, I had to text Toom Jay, tell him don't run that pinch buck no more. And didn't he just put out a PSA?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
Oh,
this
that was
one
about
away.
nano blitzes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied
He
up.
was just a second ago.
From the 21.
Yeah, I wanted to
second
know,
and
too.
10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him
Ain't
back.
that about a bitch? Oh, my gosh.
To throw is Stafford. And the Raiders have got him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use
Right,
play
yeah.
fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was
Wait
the
a
same.
minute. What is
No
you
one
doing,
fooled.
Toom Jay? It's
Quarterback
4th
was
and
hit.
12. You can't go for it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th
Man,
down,
that's
here's Sam
bullshit.
Martin on to kick it away.
Motherfuckers
Only 2
making
punts
you
for him last week in the
burn a
loss as he gets
timeout.
this one away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second and 11 now. Carr. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Here's Carr to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Stafford on third down. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 52. Check 99. Check 99. 59. Two draw corpus.
From the 50, it's Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Lions on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce another one here.
You're exactly right. It's elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through. I always marvel at those guys because it's the same approach every time, the same smoothness when they swing their leg. Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra even when they're kicking it for 60-plus.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Operating from the gun. Carr. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. On first down, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. He finds the rookie from Iowa, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Hey. Mike,
On the toss, here's Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a 1st down. Well, they're lucky. If that was roughing, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, still 4th.
But now it brings up a decision, doesn't it? Now you're in a position where maybe it changes what you do.
Prater's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
let's go.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Switch gears. Kill. 12 gumbo. Lucky. Whip. 80 weapon.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Which league is that?
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Big 20.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
What they saying about
Not a lot
Renfro?
of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. But he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. 17-17 the
Cleveland
score.
Farrell.
All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Webster is a corner, and Farrell is a defensive end. In Gridiron? Oh, damn.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17-all as they come up on a first down. Going deep here for Stills. And the defense loses him. It's complete. An explosive 38-yard pick.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Huh?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Did I get Davenport or
when you find that
some
kind of
picks?
yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Richard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on the Raiders' big money man, the free agent tackle, Trent Brown. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Carr now to throw. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check, 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 check. Watch the safety creep. Watch right. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
Richard on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, his first touchdown on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Rodney? Yeah, Sunday.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's...
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that
is anybody watching my stream and tell me how the fuck I didn't get this fumble? I hit Stafford. I'm practically laying on top of the goddamn ball.
Looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Stafford sliding, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, so that will leave them with no
Davenport got 2
left.
sacks in this 4th quarter, D.
We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch.
Yeah. Oh, hell no. Right.
Alert! 54, right there. 54, Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike spot 4. Too little, Cupcake. Switch. Hey, 22.
Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 4th-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0.
4.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. He was brought down by Devon Kennard.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough
that's
room.
fucked up.
If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 20, 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Caught him in that mid blitz.
But I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away,
thank you.
Off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yes.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, Stafford. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right?
Toon J with his two-step drop back.
Here, he's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. To throw again on second down. Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So this one a victory for the Raiders. So for the Raiders, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Yeah.